Hi, I'm looking for an entry-level camera which is friendly. Which ones do you have, or would you advise me on which one to purchase?
To edit, if you are looking for an entry-level camera, we have quite a number. How much do you want to spend? I may ask.
About 90,000.
About 90,000, okay. We have good camera between 90 and 150. So we have the Nikon Z50, 25,000. And also we have a Nikon D7500, which is retaining at 169,000. They are equally good. So I can direct you to one of our professionals who can take you further with the different cameras.
Hello, may I come in?
Yeah, hi.
Hi,
Please come, sit down.
thank you. My name is Joy.
Oh, yeah?
I'm a media student. I'm looking for a beginner-friendly camera, and I've been recommended to you because you've been in the industry for many years.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm hoping to get your help.
Sure, why not? This is what I'm here for. Well, first of all, let me tell you, your name, Joy, is such a beautiful name. You know, joy means happiness, and it brings happiness to me. So welcome. Yes, you certainly have come at the right time, because I'm just about to do the unboxing of this Nikon Z50 camera, which is an entry-level mirrorless camera. So, let me just go back. I think about 2 weeks back, we did the unboxing of entry-level M50 Canon Mark II, right? We started the year 2023 by saying that this is the year for mirrorless cameras. If you go back to the history, we've come from analog days, and now we are on mirrorless digital cameras, and these are the cameras which are here to stay. Today we are going to do the unboxing of Nikon Z50 camera. As usual, the packing is beautiful, very nicely packed. What I'll do to make things easier, I'm just going to remove all the items in the box and lay them on the table, and then we will go and explain step by step what these items are. Now, the book of instructions is quite comprehensive. If you have the time, certainly go through it, but otherwise you can just use it as a reference book. If there's something that you don't understand, you can always go back to the book and read about it. So there we go, and of course it comes with 3 years warranty, manufacturer's warranty. The strap, of course, as you all know, the strap is to hold the camera, but it's more than that, just a strap. I mean, I use it in emergency. I use it as a tripod when I'm doing video, because you can stretch the strap, and very steadily you can pan the camera, and makes it very steady. This is a charger. I don't need to explain much. There's a cable with it. You plug it into the mains, and it charges the battery. So this is the Nikon battery. It's an original Nikon battery. Never try and save on getting some other batteries which are not Nikon. I don't want you to be penny wise and pound foolish. Don't save on the battery. Stick to the original Nikon battery. So this is your USB cable, your downloading cable. So you can download whatever you record, whatever your images you've captured onto your computer and do whatever you want to do with it. This is the Nikon Z50 mirrorless camera. I'm just holding the body for now. It's a very lightweight body, and as I hold it, I can see the grip is very deep and I can hold it very steadily. You know, comfort is the key point in photography. You must be comfortable with your equipment. And before I start with the other features, this camera comes with a Nikon 16 to 50 lens. I'll just do the unboxing of this. I can see that it is very lightweight, nice, beautiful, very lightweight. 16 to 50, as I said, 3.5, 5.6, very nice aperture. Yes, extremely light. With the DX lens, which is 16 to 50, 3.5, 6.3, the range is beautiful. It starts like a wide angle lens and it slowly comes to 50 millimeter, which is a normal lens. I'll just put this lens on the camera body and then still see whether it becomes any heavy or lightweight. Now, this is the body cap. You press that, remove that, and notice, see, when I put the lens back on the table, I did it this way because I will not put it this way because of all these sensitive points, and they can get damaged if I put it this way. So always remember when you're doing this. Now to put this lens on, see, these are all the sensitive points here. I'm just keeping this language very simple, not very technical, so you can easily understand. When you fit the lens on the body, make sure that the white is against the white and then turn it this way till it clicks into position. Okay. Now, like I said, I just wanted to feel the weight. It's not any heavier. Still very light. Feel it. Does it feel comfortable?
Very comfortable.
Yeah. So, well, feel the grip. See, you know, that's very important. You must feel the grip because after all, you're going to hold the camera by putting your hand deep inside here, yeah, and then taking the pictures.
Sure.
So are you comfortable with that camera? You think it's lightweight and not too heavy for you? Yeah? This is the viewfinder. Just look through the viewfinder as if you're taking a picture. Remember to always remove the lens cap, otherwise you'll see nothing. Yeah?
It's very comfortable.
Very comfortable? Good.
Yeah, and very light.
Good. Well, so that's already a plus point of the Z50. And the other thing that I've seen is, well, it's a touch screen, not fully articulated because it can only go down. Okay? It can't tilt this way or that way. So it becomes a challenge when you want to use it on tripod. Although there is another way of going around it, but that's too complicated. Mm-hmm. But this is a minus point, I would say, but not a big point, because remember, you know, when you're out in the crowd, you know, you want to be able to hold the camera like that, yeah? But I wish it was fully articulated, which so the screen can go up, so you can do various things with it. But never mind, that's what it is. And also, I think it fits in with your budget. It's about 95,000 shilling, and that's about your budget, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Well, the other feature that it has is that it's 11 frames per second. It's fairly fast. It's 4K ultra high definition, very useful when you're doing your video. It's got time lapse, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi. So these are about all the features that this camera has. So here we have the two cameras. This is the Nikon Z50 and this is the Canon EOS M50 Mark II. Weight-wise, they're very similar. Both size-wise, this is Z50 slightly bigger, but not that big. This is a tiny camera. Both fairly comfortable to hold, but I will show both these cameras to Joy, because she is going to be the end user, and she's got to tell me her opinion about it. So Joy, just feel the Z50, see what you think about it in terms of weight. You're comfortable, you're holding it nicely. Are you comfortable with it?
It's very comfortable. It's the right weight. It's not very heavy. It's a very good camera.
Okay, have a look at.
Yeah, it's lightweight. Still very comfortable. And
What do you think? What do you think about the grip? Do you think the grip is deep enough for you to hold it comfortable? I don't know, my feeling is that Z50 has got a deeper grip and you can hold it much more comfortable.
yeah,
What do you think?
this one doesn't have a very deep grip. The Z50 is much deep.
And you're more comfortable with that?
Comfortable.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Joy, now that you've seen both the cameras, you've seen the Nikon, you've seen the Canon, and I've told you the features of both the cameras. Do you think this little talk that we've had has helped you to make up your mind what to go for? Or have you got some more questions to ask me? So go ahead, shoot.
I still have some questions.
Yeah.
I would like to know what is the comparison between the two on image quality. What is the main difference?
Yeah, okay, good question. I wouldn't particularly say that there is a big difference between the two as far as the image quality is concerned, because the lens quality on both the cameras is very high resolution. They are very well made, extremely sharp, and that's what you want in your field of work. You need sharp pictures. Okay? As far as the image quality is concerned, if you look at the sensors that these cameras use, the Canon has got they all use APS system, which is advanced photo system. Canon has got a smaller sensor. Nikon has got a slightly bigger sensor. The ISO range is very similar. So I wouldn't particularly say that that's a big factor for you to decide in terms of quality, image quality, as to what to go for.
What do the autofocus compare between the two?
Okay, well, I'll give you the comparison between the two. But first of all, do you really know what is autofocus? Autofocus means automatic focusing system, and it's very useful when it comes to video. Now, the main difference between the two cameras is that Z50 has got bigger, it's like, I think, about 209 autofocus points, whereas Canon has got about 143. So, the next question I think you're going to ask me is, what is autofocus points? Do you know what autofocus points are?
No.
No. Well, you see, autofocus points are this is your viewfinder, right?
Okay.
And the bigger the autofocus point, the more the autofocus points means that it is automatically focusing more from one end to the other end. So this becomes a big advantage to you when you're doing your video, whereas the Canon has got limited or less autofocus points.
So, what's the viewfinder, and how does the viewfinder compare between the two?
Okay. Yes, now both the cameras have got electronic viewfinders, but the main difference between the two is that the Canon M50 has got lower resolution, Z50 has got very high resolution. This becomes particularly handy when you're doing low lighting pictures. You know, in your field of work, you will be taking pictures sometimes in very poor lighting conditions. That is where the Z50 will come handy.
So, how does the video recording compatibility compare between these two cameras?
There's absolutely no difference between the two cameras. Both of them shoot 4K.
With the Z50, do I have to stick to these lenses?
Joy, you've got some very sensible questions. I would have been very disappointed if you did not ask me that question, because it's highly important questions, because lots of people out there have got the older lenses, what we call the F-mount lenses. Yes, indeed, you can use the older lenses. And in order to do that, you have to have an adapter. This is now the FTZ adapter. This enables you to use the older lenses with the mirrorless cameras. And this is what you do. So you remove this lens and you stick the FTZ mount there, turn it, it clicks into position, and now here I have the older F-mount lenses, right?
Yeah.
So this one, you again match white against white,
Okay.
yeah, and turn it till it clicks into position. So there you go, you got the older lens fitted on mirrorless camera.
Yeah.
This is a great feature.
Does the Z50 has any special features?
Well, I think the important feature that it has, which will become very handy to you, is the fact that Z50 has got the ability for doing time lapse. Now that becomes very handy when you want to show the progression of a certain item growing from a seed to a big plant. For instance, if you have a very small plant and you want to show the progression of it growing big and bigger and bigger, you can do that in a very short time lapse on Z50, which you can't do on Canon.
So, how does the battery life of Z50 and M50 compare?
Well, the battery life of the M50 has got slightly longer life in comparison to the Z50. But the difference is quite small. And quite honestly, it's not really a big deal, because I always find the best thing to do is, once you've done your photo shoot, you come back and put it on your charger using USB cables, because both of them can use external USB cable. Joy, have you got any more questions?
I don't have any more questions, but I feel like this N50 is much better. I'm thinking about it.
Good. Well, I'm happy that you're thinking about it, because I don't want you to make up your mind now. What I want you to do is to take your time. You do not take these decisions very quickly. Take your time and keep on coming back to our showroom. I take it you're from Nairobi?
I'm from Nairobi.
Okay, then it's easy for you to come to my showroom, which is situated in Uganda House, Kanata Avenue, ground floor. Keep on visiting, not once, not twice, 3 times, and my people will help you. We have both these cameras together with other mirrorless cameras available in the shop. So once you've seen it, once you've handled it, my people will let you take some pictures outside with both the cameras, and then you decide. Decision is yours. I have come here just to tell you the different features of both the cameras. Okay?
Okay.
Good luck.
Thank you very much.